Greetings. I am here today to share something so absolutely devastatingly beautiful that I couldn't bear but share. And it comes to us from Sophie Bashford. Thank you, Sophie Bashford. You have inspired me. The band of feminine awakeners has arrived. There is a band of women who are now coming forward as a force to be reckoned with. The women who are asked to be a part of this movement have been responding to an inner calling for many years. What these women have in common is a deep urge to remind humanity of what has been lost. Commitment to the Divine Mother and all her powers of healing, grace, compassion, trust, intuitive knowing, and heart-centered awareness. Each woman will have a unique part to play in this plan, but they all share a common theme in terms of what they must deliver to the consciousness of our planet. The transformative power of a woman in touch with her divine essence is something that can no longer be dismissed, denied, or rejected. Women all over the world have elected to be born here in this very lifetime, to risk their hearts all over again, to bring much needed, urgent healing to a planet in crisis. Every single woman who has this sacred contract to bring her innate healing codes of feminine power back into full consciousness on Earth. There has been a significant process for each to endure as she confronts, once again, the profound resistance to the goddess and all she stands for. Oh yes, this woman realizes early on in her own reawakening, they do not like me here. My power threatens them. When I was last here, I diminished my truth so as not to bring attention to who I really was. I learned quickly that my sacred energy is not acceptable on this planet. I realized that it made others distinctly uncomfortable and brought up and reflected too much truth back to them, made them look at themselves in the mirror, at their shadow selves, too rapidly. Oh yes, this woman remembers. I decided recently in my reincarnations here that I would so diminish my own powers as to allow myself to be taken for granted, disrespected, dishonored, and put down by others. I decided that it was too frightening to let others see my glory and my magnificence. And so I hid inside toxic, disempowering, and even abusive relationships. Oh yes, this woman remembers. I allowed my body, my heart, my spirit to be violated and shamed just so that I wouldn't threaten the status quo. I pretended that I was nobody so that all those ego-driven comatose souls around me would get to feel that they are really in control, that they really knew the answers, that they really had the solutions. Oh yes, This woman remembers. No wonder I didn't want to return here. Great atrocities occurred here against the feminine soul. I was a primary recipient of the enormous wounds against the spirit of the goddess. I endured too much at the hands of shut down, terrified, cold, and closed-hearted humans who were deeply threatened by the all-seeing light of the universe. Before the reincarnation into this very lifetime, all these women had a conversation with the great goddess. She reminded them that their souls were the strongest that exist in the cosmos. She reminded them that without their love, without their healing presence, without their radiance and ability to see through the veil of illusions, Earth would die. The women protested. In each conversation with the great goddess, every single woman broke down in uncontrollable tears and shook until she couldn't speak. Please, please don't make me go back there. Not at this time. Not when everything is so dense, so low, so twisted, so fearful. Don't make me wade through the mud and mire of a humanity so rooted in the ego. The sheer number of closed heart chakras is daunting, Great Mother. We cannot endure the traumas once again to our psyches. We want to stay in the stars, stay in the great etheric temples, rest forever in the light. We're tired. No, said the Great Mother with love and firmness. No, said the Great Goddess with eyes of commitment and devotion. No, spoke the great universal Shakti with heart full of trust and of faith. I believe in you. You are strong beyond measure. You have what it takes. I am always with you, and I will never leave your side. I will send my emissaries to you when the time comes in your earthly timeline to reclaim this mission. Everything in your life will change from that point. Everything. You will touch again the sorrow. You will touch again the grief. You will touch again the anger. You will touch again the lost souls who mourned your leaving. But this time, you will draw from deep within yourselves the power to lead an ailing, sick humanity into health. You will find the friends, the co-workers, the partners, and the soul families to keep you going when the energies get rough. Most importantly, you will feel my light, my voice, my guidance in whatever way that you need it. Even if it's maybe just the sound of dogs drinking water. That's my own little line. You will create great works of transformation and healing upon this weakened planet called Earth. And she will become your home again for a time. You will reconnect with the love that is held deep at the center of the earth. And you will be guided as to how to most effectively put your healing methods to use. Do not be affected by the fear that is raised in others who cannot withstand the power of your light. You will effect great healing in all who are touched by you, even sparking off new awakenings as you go. You will end your lifetime on earth, this time being honored, revered, and celebrated. This will mark a great moment of soul resolution in you. There will be forgiveness, as those who've previously hurt you will be drawn to make amends. This is a powerful part of their karmic journey. Those who abandoned you during the times of persecution will seek you out once again and reconnect in great love and soul reunion. You must hear this message today, for the band of sisters who are now gathered here are ready to surge forward. There are new directives arriving daily from Great Mother. There is a great joining occurring now as the band of feminine light carriers encircle the earth with our love. We have returned as promised, and we will do our duty. Prepare for the silence to be broken as thousands and thousands of spiritual feminine powerhouses find their voices. This has always been decreed. Thank you, Sophie Bashford, for those beautiful words. Timely. I hope they impacted you all as they have me. Blessings.